Should be a fun matchup. Had some interesting games already on Christmas Day, all decided by double figures. And some impressive performances earlier this day by Boston and by Philadelphia. This the second meeting of the season. A step back three, hand in his face, and Beverly the rebound. Meanwhile, the Clippers on the road this year, 8-8, but it really doesn't matter here tonight. These two teams have shared this court as their home court since it opened back in 1999. As Kawhi Leonard line drive jumper is good.
And Coach, we see that so effective all throughout this league. Just setting screens to get a preferred defender on you. That time wanting the smaller Avery Bradley and getting LeBron off of Kawhi Leonard.
Using his strength to ward him off.
Anthony Davis steps back, knocks it down, he falls. Davis was questionable a couple of days ago. He's been dealing with an assortment of various injuries. Tweaked his knee the other night. He also has a shoulder problem. George drives, blocked by McGee. JaVale McGee with the rejection. James goes right at Patterson. Danny Green, a little head fake. And gets the bounce. A three-pointer for Danny Green. He just a little shaken up right now, maybe wincing a bit, but he's still on the floor. Davis right now picks up Leonard on the switch. Kawhi Leonard, a three-pointer. That's good. We'll get it back.
And this is a three. So Davis is on him. Multiple dribble James Harden type move. And then just enough space to get it up and over the 7-foot Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but you're right. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just a great player making a big-time shot.
There's a couple of great players matched up. Davis turns, shoots over Kawhi Leonard. Leonard was right on him, but and Leonard will bring it across. Leonard didn't play in the last game, still dealing with that knee injury. Zubac blocked from behind. Davis knocked it out of bounds. And still Clipper ball.
You look at the versatility of Anthony Davis on the defensive end. LeBron goes down a couple minutes ago. He switches and tells Anthony Davis to take Kawhi Leonard. So not just the ability to defend Leonard, but also multiple epic plays with that block.
Nice move off the ball, Paul George. Beverly drives, finds Zubac. Zubac gathers, blocked by McGee. Zubac gets it back and banks it home. There's an old-fashioned big man matchup down there on that possession. Danny Green with a three. He's 2 for 2 from downtown. Green, by the way, starting on Paul George. Switches there on the screen. But Danny Green also a terrific defender. Patrick Patterson banks it home.
But good enough to play, and LeBron James has already said earlier this season when asked about load management, if he can play, he's playing. Mike.
Thank you, Lisa. Great to have Lisa back with us on an NBA court as she gets off the football field. Nice move from Anthony Davis. And back up by 2. Well, there's been championship fever in LA quite often in NBA history, but never a double dose like this. Have both teams to be legitimate championship contenders. Paul George. Alley-oop. Oh, beautiful pass. And Zubac on the connection with Patrick Beverly. Friday in Boston, in Orlando, and in San Francisco. Golden State winning earlier today, defeating the Rockets. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. McGee sits down. Number of substitutions. Montreal,
and they simply look at him and says, it's time to eat. They encourage him to attack. And you see the Clippers right now in the zone.
Kuzma, who just came in. There's a good way to start your Christmas game. Kuzma hits a three-pointer. Lakers back up by 2.
Coach, I'm sure you would agree. They need Kyle Kuzma to be that third guy.
They do, and I give him a lot of credit for, when he was younger and the Lakers were playing for nothing, he got a lot of shots and a lot of minutes. Now he's being asked to come off the bench. He's trying to get healthy. It's been an adjustment as George hits a three, but he's handling himself very well.
George hitting that three with Anthony Davis right there, the outstretched hands. James swings, Kuzma. Nice feed outside. Harkless got a piece of it. Green got the rebound. And comes out of the pack. They'll reset, but the shot clock only at 5. James, hop step, falling away with one hand, way off the mark. Kuzma picks it up. Kawhi Leonard falling away, nails the jumper, and Leonard with 7 points here in the first.
That's a tough task. That's just one-on-one Kawhi Leonard against Danny Green. You're not going to win that battle if you're the Lakers.
Caldwell Pope with the jumper. .61% shooting for the Clippers here in the early going as Leonard gets inside once again. Not that time, but using that left hand to chip it in.
And that goes right back to you. They screen George for Leonard, enticing the Lakers.
James. Kuzma off the dribble. Turns, fires, and connects. Kyle Kuzma, his second field goal, and Doc Rivers calls timeout.
We see on the offensive end, Kuzma does a great job getting to his spot, using his body for a little breathing room, knock down the easy deuce.
Alex Caruso also now have come in for the Lakers. Leonard, double figures already, and there's still 2.5 to play here in the first.
And Pope's a good defender, but the size of Leonard is just overwhelming him in the paint.
Leonard averaging 25.5 per game as Kuzma red hot off the bench. 7 points in 3 minutes for Kyle Kuzma. Kawhi Leonard answers right back with his second three-pointer. A 14-point opening period for Leonard. Kuzma tries. That's good. Kuzma and Leonard going at each other. And the Lakers back within one. How about Kyle Kuzma to begin this game off the bench? 10 points in 3 minutes.
But you talked about him, Mike. We watched him last year playing for the Lakers, and one thing he wasn't afraid of, challenges. Ultimate competitor and has extreme confidence.
He averaged over 18 a game last year. Turns, fires short. He's only averaging 11 this year. His role has changed, obviously, when somebody of the caliber of Davis comes, and he says it's been a bit of an adjustment, but an adjustment made harder because he hasn't been healthy, as Harrell banks that one in. Here's Rondo. Rondo with the foul line jumper. Lou Williams gets inside and banks it home. Quick bucket for Williams. Both teams looking to push the pace. Kuzma bumped by Harkless. Banker won't go, but he'll shoot. The second game back, he missed 5 games with a left ankle injury. Missed the first 4 of the season, had that ankle foot injury from back in the summer with USA Basketball. He's their third leading scorer, but as we mentioned, just averaging 11 a game after last year. And Frank Vogel's very confident in him. Vogel, the first-year head coach with the Lakers, saying that the injuries have made it difficult to just get acclimated. New system, new head coaching staff, new teammates. Sometimes he says it takes a little time.
Well, he's a scorer, and those numbers are going to go up. And I like the way they're utilizing him, especially in this ball game, with just Davis or LeBron on the floor. So it gives them an opportunity to establish some offensive presence and be more aggressive.
He's got 12 first quarter points in 5 minutes of play. Williams lost the handle. Nice outlet to Caruso. Gets inside, missed it. But Caldwell Pope right there to clean it up. Paul George. Shamet. And Harrell could not handle a pass. That's 5 turnovers here in the first for the Clippers. Leonard getting his break at the end of the first.
But that was the right look by Shamet, just not an on-target pass.
The veteran Rondo says he wants to win a title with the 2 most storied franchises in NBA history. He's already got one with the Celtics, hoping to get one with the Lakers. Kuzma is hot, fires away, bang! Kyle Kuzma lighting it up. What a start for Kuzma. That shot will not count. And that ends the first quarter. 15 points in 6 minutes off the bench. 33-31 Lakers after one.